Ex-Planet No.1 Andy Murray, who has not played with July since of trauma, has closed of the 1 week's Brisbane World due to length-term issues in his lower hip and has told he may requirement surgical. In the Australia outdoor start on January 15, the Brit's departure of Brisbane raises doubts on the 30-year-old's involvement in the at first main of the year, a competition he has completed begun up on 5 occasions. In a long position on his Instagram web page, Murray told he will remain in Australia above the following few days and solve above the weekend if to stay downward by or back to Britain. In the brief period I'm departure to be stay in Australia for the following pair of days to see if my hip settles downward a bit and will solve by the weekend if to remain out there or fly household to evaluate which I do following, he told. Novak Djokovic, victor of 12 Great Slams, was as well and missing of the other part of the round recent year and has as well detained his return, proverb recent 1 week how he had begun to sense ache in his low cubit. Meantime, Planet No.1 Rafael Nadal has announced he will do his back to the kind of sports, following withdrawing of November's Planet round finals in a elbow trauma, at an trade show occasion in Melbourne following 1 week. The Spanish withdrew of the Brisbane World recent 1 week, proverb he was yet not prepared following recent year's length time of year, but told he designed on game at the Australia outdoor. Kemp Wawrinka, elbow, Milos Raonic, bracelet, Kei Nishikori, bracelet, are some main names who are auctioned to surmount trauma concerns up the Australia outdoor begins. Hard time for Murray, now ranged 16th in the Planet, taken aback at the US outdoor in August but stretched out 2 days up the begin of the competition and his just at court decorum with include bin exhibition. I've apparently been departure via a very hard time in my hip for a length period and include desired justice of a quantity of hip specialists, he added on Instagram. Possessing been suggested to consider my hip modestly with the US outdoor I include made all requested of me of a rehabilitation prospect and treated very difficult to try get behind on the trial competitive possessing play experience sets there in Brisbane in several top players sadly the hasn't treated yet to get me to the standard I would love so I include to overestimate my options. Apparently ongoing rehabilitation is one stock option and giver my hip more than period to restore. Surgical is as well an stock option but the chances of a success result are not as top as I would love that has done them my second stock option and my expect has been to escape how. Yet the is thing I may include to believe but allows expect no. Muguruza withdraws, Serena returns in the females paint at Brisbane, Wimbledon defend Garbine Muguruza was constrained to depart following crumbling for her matchstick versus Serbia's Aleksandra Krunic in harsh convulsion. But 2018 will mark the back of 23 period great helmet defend Serena Williams, who refundable to the trial at the Mubadala Planet Pong League in Abu Dhabi at the weekend, less than rather than 4 persons months following proper a mother. He's very nice to be behind on trial. He's my at first period game in Abu Dhabi, at first matches behind are ever excellent extremely difficult, but it was large and I'm joyful I could do it there. Williams told following her 6-3 to 6-10-5 destruction to Jelena Ostapenko. Williams, now ranged Planet, has introduced to protect her Australia outdoor corona. A 24th great helmet name would see Williams tie contentious Australia Margaret trial for the all-time great helmet conduct, female or men.